Have you ever picked up a plain seashell and thought, this could be something special? Today I'm taking the simplest shell and turning it into an elegant coastal treasure using delicate napkin decoupage, treated paper flowers that actually last, and soft touches of gold. Wait until you see how this butterfly detail brings everything to life. Hello, my crafty friends. I'm Donna from Mason Creations, etc. And welcome to my channel. If you're ready, my friends, let's make a mess. I wiped the shell with an alcohol wipe to clean it before starting. I'm going to brush on Polyvine's multi-surface lacquer in a dead flat finish. It's specially formulated to create a durable bond on slick, non-porous surfaces such as plastic, glass, ceramic, and metal. That bond acts as a gripping layer that allows paints, decoupage papers, or transfers to stick more effectively. Without it, top layers may chip, scratch, or peel. For best results, I'm going to let this dry overnight. The pattern on this napkin is so subtle, and the light gray scallops are just beautiful. I'm cutting out one of the squares. The shell is small, so I'll be good with one of them. This napkin is 3 plies, and I'm only going to be working with the top layer that has the printed image. Grab a corner of the napkin and scratch it with your nail. The layers will separate easily, so you can remove them. I'm going to use Polyvine Heavy Duty Varnish in a satin finish as my decoupage glue today. Anytime I'm decoupaging a napkin, I choose this formula. There is something about it that greatly reduces wrinkles and bubbles. I laid my napkin in place, and I'm brushing the varnish over the top of the napkin very delicately, not pressing down hard. I don't want to tear the napkin. Adding an adhesive before you lay the napkin down isn't needed. That's one of the things that will cause wrinkles. The napkin is very thin, and the varnish will soak right through to adhere it to your piece. And I'll let this dry for a couple hours. This and all the products you're going to see me use today came from decoupagenapkins.com, my wonderful sponsors. I always make the rice paper or napkin a little bit longer than what I'm going to need, so that I can get a nice clean edge. I'm going to do this with a medium grit sandpaper. I'm running the sandpaper over the edge of my piece in a downward motion. Make sure you don't go upward, you'll risk lifting your rice paper or napkin. The sandpaper cuts off the paper, leaving a very clean edge. Where are you all watching from, my crafty friends? Let me know in the comments. I just love to see what cities and countries all my friends are watching from. I'm filming from sunny Las Vegas, Nevada in the United States. One more coat of varnish, and then I'll let that dry for about an hour. I'm making a circle out of some little wooden beads that I'm going to glue on the bottom of the shell. This will stop the shell from rocking. I added some Aleene's tacky glue on the beads and then set the shell on top of the beads, moving it around until it was level. Then I flipped it over and removed any excess glue that was seeping out from under the beads. Because you're watching this video today, decoupagenapkins.com is going to give you a 10% discount on one order that's a minimum of at least $50. This is a one-time discount and is good on your entire order when you use the code MASON10 in all caps at checkout. So now you can get that mold you've been eyeing or some additional rice papers you've been wanting. Even if you've been ordering from them in the past, you can still take advantage of this one-time 10% discount when using the code above. I'll leave all this information for you in my description box below. To find my description box, click on the word more just below the title of this video. I'll let this dry for several hours. And of course, these little beads need to be gold. I'm using Pentart gold paint to jazz them up a little bit. I let the paint dry for about 30 minutes, and then I sealed the entire back of the shell, including my gold beads. And then I'll let that dry for about an hour. Now to give this shell a high-end look, I'm going to add a gold trim. I'm using redesigned decor wax in the color Eternal. This is such a pretty gold. I put a little of the wax on a sponge dauber. The flat edge on the sponge makes it really easy to line the edge of the shell. It gives you a nice consistent line. This product is solvent-based, so you'll need to clean your sponge with mineral spirits. Okay, now it's time to work on these beautiful paper flowers. I'm using some hot glue to add a coffee stir stick to the bottom of the flowers. This only serves as a handle while I'm working on them and is just temporary. My crafty friend Erica wanted to see a seashell project. Erica, this video is for you. I put some of my Polyvine Heavy Duty varnish in a small paper cup, and I'm going to dunk each rose in the varnish. I'm using a small brush to wipe off the excess that's pulling in all the crevices. Then I'm standing them up in a cup to dry. They will drip a little bit, so make sure you have a paper towel under them. This is going to coat those flowers and make them stiff. This way you'll have a dustable surface that will last. Since this varnish is moisture, heat, and chemical resistant, you'll even be able to wipe them with a damp cloth. So I'm going to let this dry overnight. DecoupageNapkins.com has an amazing selection of napkins, and the best part is that you can purchase them individually. They carry a wide range of craft supplies, including rice paper, paints, clay, molds, and an excellent selection of Polyvine products. With thousands of items available and new products being added regularly, it's truly a one-stop shop for crafters. Orders are carefully packed and shipped quickly. You'll earn bonus points on orders over $100. Additional offers may vary and are often seasonal, so be sure to check their website. You'll find any promotions displayed in a banner at the top of their homepage. Subscribe to their newsletter by entering your email address to receive 10% off your next order. This discount is separate from the Mason 10 code and may be used on an additional purchase. I'll leave links to all the products I use in the description box below. Please note that all offers are subject to change. To find my description box, click on the word "More" below the title of this video. I'm giving all my roses a second coat of varnish, but I'm not dunking them this time. Since all the petals are stiff now, it's really easy to just brush on another coat. If you've been using Polyvine products, you're going to notice that they've changed all the labels and some of the product names. The Heavy Duty Wood Varnish is now Heavy Duty Varnish, and the Heavy Duty Extreme Varnish is now Exterior Extreme Varnish. I hope you love and enjoy these products as much as I do. And then I'll let that dry for about an hour. I'm using the Eternal Gold Wax Rub again on the edges of all the flower petals. I'm using my finger to just delicately graze it over the edges of the petals. This gives the roses a rich, embellished look. I just love enhancing my projects with gold touches. It gives everything such a rich glow. I'm putting a small amount of the rub on my finger and rubbing it together with my thumb. Smearing it around like that prevents a large amount of your product ending up in one place. And I'll let this dry for a couple hours. If you're enjoying this video, please let me know by hitting that like button. When you click the like button, a new hype button shows up. If you click that, you'll be able to send points to my channel. YouTube will then send this video out to more viewers. This is great for my channel. I appreciate you for doing that. You won't want to miss any of the new projects coming up, so don't forget to subscribe. I'm going to remove all my little temporary handles. I'm using a pair of pointed scissors to just grab the glue and pull it off the bottom of the flowers. They pull off really easy. And then I'll be ready to put this beautiful spring shell together. Let's attach all these beautiful flowers to the seashell. I'm swinging all the flowers towards the left of the shell, so there's enough room on the right side to still be used as a trinket dish. I started off with the large roses first, and then graduated the sizes down to the smallest. Then I added some dried branches and the final touch, a butterfly with gold trim. Any of the products I use in my videos are great products that I personally believe in. I won't recommend anything that I don't like, so you can bet that each one is a great product. All the products I use will be listed in my description box below. Each one will have a blue link so they're easy for you to find. Any of the links I provide are safe for you to click on. To find my description box, click on the word "more" just below the title of this video. Don't forget, all of the wonderful products I'm using today can be found at my favorite place for craft supplies, decoupagenapkins.com, and I'll leave you links in my description box below. I added a link to my new playlist of easy spring projects. Click the picture on the right to be taken directly to that playlist. I'm so happy you were here with me today, and thanks so much for watching. I can't wait to see you all next week. I'm working on a new project with you in mind. You can subscribe by clicking my picture in the top right corner.